ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম ভাই, কি অবস্থা? আলফিন ভাই, কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো, সমস্যা নাই, অবশ্যই খেলবো। ইয়ামিন চৌধুরী ভাই, কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম ভাই, কি অবস্থা? ভাই সবাই লাইক করে দিবেন। মার তো 150 কয়েন। চলেন, আমিও গেম টিম খেলি না, অনেকদিন পরে করছি, এটা ডিভিশন বাদাম দিই। একটা ডিভিশন খেলি, পরে খেলি টুর্নামেন্ট। একটা ডিভিশন টুর্নামেন্ট কি খেলবেন ভাই? স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট প্লেয়ার পড়লে আমার মাথা খারাপ হয়ে যায়। এই তো ভাই, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, আপনার কি হাল? কি হলো ভাই? রামিম ভাই, কি হলো বলতে বুঝি নাই।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the
হ্যাঁ,
defender's
আমার
art.
ইজি করা
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Schneider. Rijkaard.
তো ইজি করা।
Gerrard. Look at the space here. And
আমারটা আটকে বাধা দিয়ে
and
আটকে
the
গেছে।
assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
খেলবো না ভাই, টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো না, এখানে খেলা হবে, সমস্যা নেই। দাঁড়ান, আমি একটা ডিভিশন খেলি।
Rooney running with intent. And he's certainly onside here.
আরে
Well, that's
আমার
wonderful alertness.
ডিরেক্ট শট নিলেই গোল হইতো।
That's a decent clearance. It's run loose here. And it's Scholes. Now there's a fight. Van Basten! And again! They've scored! He'll take that. Perhaps not
ভাই
the
লাইকটা করে দিবেন
prettiest, but
সবাই,
they all count.
প্লিজ।
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bangladesh are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gerrard. Rooney. And that was nowhere near his best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now looking to
আবার
orchestrate
গোল
a
পাস
counter.
করেছে।
Bangladesh currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Great vision. Rooney, here's a chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Rooney. Approaching the half-hour mark. Van Basten. Big chance! In he goes again. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Bangladesh are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bangladesh with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Strokes it back. Rijkaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini.
Maldini.
McAllister looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Gerrard.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Scholes. So a temporary halt to the action. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Bangladesh looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
It is smartest.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Alexis McAllister.
The second period is on the way.
Number 22, Andrei Shevchenko.
Works it forward. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. That's really nicely played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look...
It's Aguero! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Well, it caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Shevchenko looking for options for movement. That is Stuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rooney. Can he latch on to this? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's having a good look here.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Schneider! Oh, how's that for a goal?
গোলটা
Oh, it
হইলো না, এই
really
গোল
is a
হয়ে গেছে ভাই,
finish of the highest order.
এরা গোল ছিল।
It had to come. It just had to come. He had
আমি
to
মনে করছি
have
তো
this
গোল না,
save. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly
স্নাইডারের
executed.
কাটটা
Well, he
মার
made
কোন
it
রে
look
ভাই।
effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. Knocks it out wide.
করতে করতে
Looking for a runner. He's had a shot! And
একটা
a
গোল খেয়ে
big
গেলাম।
finish. And they are right back within touch.
After 73
That
minutes
is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Wayne Rooney.
Bangladesh can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Raul coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
ও ভাই,
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! It was a great finish. He put it away with
কি হলো
great
এটা?
poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole
Just
picture in his head,
মানে
Peter.
back
He
to back
didn't
goal
even
খেয়ে
look at the
গেছে।
goalkeeper.
Number 24. Wayne Rooney.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
ভাইটা ভাই কেমনে কি হইলো?
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
শান্ত ভাই, টুর্নামেন্ট হবে, সমস্যা না, একটু দাঁড়ান,
Substitution on the
ম্যাচটা
field.
শেষ হোক।
Number 8. Goal scorer.
Bangladesh
ব্যাক টু ব্যাক কেমনে গোল
making
খেলাম?
further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by
তো বা
taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
হেলা
There will be a throw-in. Struck first time. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the
ভাই সবাই
technical
লাইক করে
control
দেন
was
একটু কষ্ট করে।
exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Corner number 2 then.
স্নাইডার
Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Schneider. It's a sharp pass.
6
Bangladesh,
have been
moments now
indicated.
away from seeing this one out.
ভাই, রুনি ভাই দুইটা গোল দিয়ে দিছো।
Well,
আর না,
that's well seen too. Knocks it into space, and he was quick to react. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
আল্লাহর প্রতি স্মার্ট লাগাইয়া ভাই মানে অবস্থা খারাপ কইরা দিতেছে।
And that will be it.
মানে পাস তো একুরেট যায়,
Bangladesh have emerged victorious in this match of
শট মারলেও গোল
thrills.
হয়।
The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Owen claiming the man of the match award, and there is very
Hello,
little
everyone.
room for argument.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
চলেন এবার টুর্নামেন্ট খেলা যাক। সাইড জোনেরই বানাই। ওকে ভাই, চলে আসেন।
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match.
So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
বাপরে,
Yes,
প্রথমেই
it's
পেপের
that
বাধা।
look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball.
আবার পেপের ব্লক
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. Thinks one through. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely spread. Van Basten. And here comes the corner. Bangladesh with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rooney!
দুর্বল
Hit
হেড
with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! So it is still 0-0. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Rooney. And this is Owen. Now it's Van Basten.
আল্লাহ ভুল করে ফেলাইছি ভাই শর্ট করলে গোল হয়ে যেত
Aguero. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Puskas.
That's good play from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he can thump it away. Maldini. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Rooney. And here's Van Basten. Owen. Whistle's gone,
Penalty.
and the referee has given a penalty. Bangladesh have themselves a chance from the spot.
আটকে পাইছে আমার চারটা প্লেয়ারের অবস্থা একদম খারাপ পাঁচটা প্লেয়ার একদম ইয়েলো হয়ে গেছে
Substitution for Norway, number 21.
The major moment in the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Xavi.
He scores for sure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think
And for the first half, that is that. A very combative.
ভাই যারা যারা এখনো
competitive
লাইক
half
করেন
with
নাই দয়া
just
করে
the
লাইকটা
one
করে দিবেন
decisive moment
নেক্সট টুর্নামেন্টে
with
চলে
compelling
আসবেন
stuff.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising
Paolo Maldini.
scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Bangladesh just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Bangladesh definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball.
ভাই ভুল
That
ভুল ভুল
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
ওয়ার্ল্ডে
It had to
ওয়ানডে
be.
পজিশনে
I'm
নিতে
struggling
চাইছিলাম
to
কারণ ওই
work
জায়গা
out
থেকে
whether
মারলে
that was
গোল খুব
brave
কম
or
হবে
a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Van Basten. Good read, needed to be. Been still
স্নাইডার
separated by the game's only goal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tries to pass it through. Rooney.
ভাই দয়া করে লাইকটা করে দিবেন যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন প্লিজ
Costa Curta. Pressing high and with purpose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one
অফসাইড
safe.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Wayne
Bangladesh
Rooney.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 20.
And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
বাপরে হাফ টাইম পরে দেখি নেস্তা মেস্তা সব আবার ফুল হয়ে গেল বাট ওইগুলো ফুল হইল না ভালো তো কি স্কিল লাগানোতে ওয়ান টাচ পাস মেন মার্কিং ব্লকার এরিয়াল সিকিউরিটি স্লাইডিং ট্যাকল লং রেঞ্জ ট্যাকল চান্সে ফাইটিং স্পিড ভালো ভালো সবগুলা লাগানো তো অ্যাক্রোবেটিক
Costa Curta. Bangladesh will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this their
Navarro.
latest change. Rijkaard gets
Fabio
it away.
Cannavaro.
Might want to be careful there.
Xavi played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
উরে রে 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 রে
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
ভাই মালদিনির সেরা ব্লক ছিল
That's just playing it safe
Leave it.
and simple.
Just a quarter of an hour. Ah, he's given it away. Threads one in. And this is Van Basten.
আরে দুর্বল শট
And
ছিল
that
হ্যাঁ ইনসাইড
really
ভাই
should
কি
have
অবস্থা
been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Bangladesh have their second corner now.
ইনসাইড ভাই আপনার কি অবস্থা কেমন আছেন ভাই এটা কি
Not the most accurate pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great vision.
আরে ভাঙ্গা গেছে
That looks a
ডিফেন্স
good ball
মেবি
through. And he is dashing away.
ও ভাই
And the ball's
মালদিনি
let loose here.
শেষবারের মতো
They've got
বাঁচাই
rid.
দিছে
That's been cut out. Well played. Aimed beyond the defence.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Referee's given a throw.
লো লফটেড পাস নাই লাগাবো পরে বুঝছেন আপাতত যেগুলো পাইছি ওইগুলো লাগাই দিছি
And he's gone looking for safety.
ই ফুটবল হাব দিকে লাগাবো
And that is as
ভাই কিন্তু
far
এটা
as it
করতে পারে
goes.
নাই অপোনেন্ট ডিফেন্স ভাঙতে পারে
Relief
নাই তেমন
finally. Now at last they can enjoy the
একটাই শট
taste of
নিছে শুধু
victory.
জাস্ট
Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have
বাট
got over
মালদিনি
the
দুইবার
line.
আমারে বাজাই
Quite a
দিছে
ride. Any reflections on
বুঝছেন
what you've seen, Jim?
Bangladesh really
ভালো
were
খেলছে লাস্ট
never
টাইমে
under any
প্রচুর
serious
চাপাইছে
threat of losing. Ultimately, it's a case of a win under their belt and crack on with the next round.
হিল টেক মেবি আছে মালদিনির বুঝছেন আর ওটা হাফ টাইম পরে ফুল হয়ে যায় মালদিনির কালের রিভিউ সত্যি ভালো না বুঝছেন আমি তো নিছিলাম নিয়ে এখন তো মারা গাইছে আমার ভাই পুরো 11,000 কয়েন 11,400 কয়েন নাই বুঝছেন এখন কি আর করবো আমার ভুলের কারণে আমি মনে করেন যে 3,000 কয়েনে পাওয়া যাইতাম মালদিনি প্লাস ইয়েটা নেস্তা মেবি ছিল 1 নম্বরটা আর 3 নম্বরটা পাওয়া যাইতাম আমি মনে করেন যে স্পিন মারার আগে চেঞ্জ করছিলাম ডিফেন্স পজিশন চেঞ্জ করছিলাম চেঞ্জ করে মনে করেন পজিশনে দিছিলাম আর কি সবগুলো মানে সিবিতে থাকবো সিএভেরটা তখন দেখি উপরের সবগুলো আমার এক স্পিনে দিয়ে দিছে পরে আর কি মারা খাইলাম পরে সব কয়েন খাইয়া দিল এরা এখনো খেলতেছে ভাই খেলা চলো ইনসাইড ভাই তাই কেন যায় না বুঝছেন পরে টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো আবার। এমনটা লাগে মোবাইল ফোন দিতে গিয়ে ঘুরে গেছে আরে আর কোয়েন না বুঝছেন আমি একটা দেখি স্পন্সরশিপ পাইছি বাট যদি ওদের সাথে কথা বইলা হয় আমি বলছিলাম মাসে 15,000 কয়েন দেওয়ার জন্য যদি হয় তাহলে তো ভালো আর লাগে না আর টাকা দিলেও দিল এদের কি প্লেইং এখনো শেষ হয় নাই রুহান ভাই কি অবস্থা কেমন আছেন আরে মিয়া 3-4 দিন কি ঝামেলায় ছিলাম বুঝছেন আপনি তো বুঝেন না আপনি মনে করেন যে আপনার মেসেজের আনসার দিতেছি না ওই ফোন আমার সাথে সবসময় থাকে না কি অবস্থা কেমন আছেন ভাই এরা পেনাল্টি মারলো এতক্ষণ ডিভিশনে এবারকার প্লেয়ারটা ভালো আছে। আর মালদিনি বুঝছেন যা করতেছে, মানে যেই রকম মানে কাট থাকার কথা ওই রকম না, তারপরেও কোনামি পরে টিক করে দিবে, প্রবলেম নাই। আরে দেয় নাই, মনে করছি ঘুমাই গেছেন আপনি, মনে নেই বুঝছেন, তাই আর দেই নাই। তুই দিমু কিনা না। ভাই এলবি, এলবি লাগবে না, আমার সিবি নাই, এলবি তে খেলামু। এলবি তে খেলাইলে ওর বিল্ড আপ ইয়েটা মনে হয় চলে যায়। হ্যাঁ ওই যে বিল্ড আপ চলে গেছে। আর এখানে খেলাইলে দুইটাই থাকে, এলবি তে খেলাইলে বিল্ড আপ চলে যায়। খেলাবো, ঠিক করবো, দেখি ভাই স্পন্সরটা যদি হয়ে যায়, ফেসবুক ইউটিউব মিলে। ফেসবুকে তো মাসে মনে করেন যে 300-400 পোস্ট দেই, সাথে কথা বলছিলাম দুইটার ইয়ের সাথে। আরে এলবির জায়গা যে আমি যে
So this is the one we've all
মালদিনির
been
জায়গা যে
waiting
অন্য কারো
for,
খেলাম,
the
এরকম
crowd
সিবি নাই আমার কাছে,
embracing the ultimate game
বুঝছেন,
in the
বিল্ড আপ সিবি
competition,
নাই।
the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's
ওই
most
যে কোথায় আছে
sought
না,
after
নাই মামুর
pieces
থেকে
of
কেন ভালো।
silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour,
তো
and
রুহান
fitting
ভাই
that the final chapter to what has
আছেন নাকি
been a
চলে
great
গেছেন?
footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams
তারা
well.
খেলাইতেছে
I hope
আরবিতে,
that all the
কানামারেরও
players can
আরবিতে,
give
আরবিতে
a good
খেলাইছিলাম,
account of themselves, and
বাট ওই রকম ইয়ে
we've
পাইতেছিলাম
heard it
না,
before, may the best team do it.
ডিস্ট্রয়ার খেলায়।
We are just getting started.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got
সবার
himself
দ্বারা
a
মালদিনি
yellow
আছে।
card for his troubles. Rooney, now can they get him away? And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. And this is Van Basten.
ভাই এটা
Costa
কেমনে
Curta
মালদিনি
kept his eye on it,
মিস,
and he's there.
এইরকম মিস হয়ে যায় ভাই মালদিনের
Calm,
এগুলো।
getting this one clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? And this is Owen. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Rooney. And he can clear it away. And it's Snyder. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Owen.
ওপেনার দেখছে হাইল্যান্ড ডিফেন্স,
It'll
অনেক
be a
কষ্টকর।
throw-in. Rooney.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That's a nicely shaped ball. De Jong. And it's Messi.
Bangladesh have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's
Schneider.
fabulous. Now, try
Ah,
to
yes,
spin
there
that
is.
positively. I certainly can't. De Jong can clear it away. Ball's out once more.
বলতেছি আপনি আছেন নাকি চলে গেছেন? আহারে।
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Rooney. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking.
রেড কার্ড
Always
দে ভাই।
looked it.
Well, I really don't think there was any intent behind that, but you really should know better than letting the occasion get to your head. That's what happened then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for
স্নাইডারকে
the
দিয়ে
job on
কিন্তু
it.
সেরা একটা ইয়ে।
Schneider!
ও ভাই দুইটা মারছে দুইটাই গোল।
Well, who
সেরা
saw
তো।
that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
Number 19.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept. It's Schneider! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender.
না
Stay
থাকলেও
onside.
মেসেজ করা যায় অটো।
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. So we are halfway through this final. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Bangladesh really need to keep their focus now, Peter. They have the all-important lead, but their opponents are going to come at them with everything they've got in the second half, so they can't afford any switching off.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all.
নাকি মালদিনির কাস্টম ট্রেনিং করার কারণে এইরকম হচ্ছে।
Solid, if not too
আরে
much
মিয়া
more at
পায়ের নিচ
half-time,
দিয়ে বল
it's
চলে যায়
1-0.
মালদিনি, দুই পায়ের মাঝখান দিয়ে।
So the action is resumed.
Bangladesh can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
নেস্তারে সিবিতে খেলাইলে ওর আরো কি জানি দিছে স্কিল একটা, ওই ঠিকঠাক জায়গা মতো থাকে না, কোন দিকে চলে যায়।
Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Well taken goal.
তারপরে যাই হোক ডিফেন্স আগের থেকে অনেক স্ট্রং আছে।
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to
ভাই আমি
it
নিচে
when it's
পাস
applied
খেলুম না,
like that.
নিচে পাস খেলে কত মারা খাইছি।
Bangladesh are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the
Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi tries to clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Rooney. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Aims beyond the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away.
On the field is number 6, Luis Suarez.
ব্রাজিলের ম্যাচ।
And it's Snyder. Takes a shot.
পাওয়ার শট হয় না।
And how did he not make it four?
Snyder probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Nesta. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Tries to pass it through.
স্নাইডারের পাসগুলা ভাই
Cuts it out.
সেরা।
Well, there's the clearance.
আর ফ্রি কিক আর কর্নার কিক মাকনের
5
মতো।
minutes left on the clock. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Scholes. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cannavaro, pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Nesta deals with that comfortably.
জিতে গেলাম।
And time is up. So these are
রোহান ভাই
our
চলে
winners.
আসেন।
A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final, but it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is
Maldini.
rightly time for them to bask in their glory. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another great
মালদিনি
chapter
উপরে
to
চলে
be
যায়,
added
আমি
to
তো
their
অবাক।
glittering history.
I would like to invite everyone to join me in sending our best wishes to today's special.
খেলতে চাই ভাই, একটা রুম খুলেন ভাই। আমি ইয়ে দিতেছি, টুর্নামেন্ট ক্রিয়েট করতেছি, চলে আসেন সবাই। লাইকটা করে দিবেন ভাই প্লিজ। আট জনের বানাইলাম। ট্রেনিং ইয়ে মালদিনির ইয়ে দেখে যান, ট্রেনিং স্পিড বাড়াইছি তো, তাই একটু কাস্টম ট্রেনিং করতে হয়েছে। হাই লাইন মাস্টার বলে এটা, শালার বেটা। লাইন মান চাইটা কোন দিকে চলে যায়? এই যে 99, 99, 95, 99, স্পিড 92 আর অ্যাক্সেলারেশন একটু বাড়ানোর কারণে। আট আট 7 10। ন্যাস্তার কোন স্কিল কি বন্ধ হয়েছে? বিল্ড আপ বন্ধ হয়ে যায় এলবিতে দিলে মালদিনিকে। আরে রুয়ান ভাই কই? আর 2 জন লাগে ভাই, চলে আসেন। ভাই আর 2 জন লাগে। আর একজন ভাইয়া। ভাই একজন কারো ফ্রেন্ড লিস্ট থেকে যদি ইনভাইট করা যায় তাহলে করে দেন। হয়েছে, চলেন। আমার খেলা কার লগে পড়লো? ভাই যারা যারা এখন লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন।
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and
Finest
nice and
Tabaka.
early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him.
Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
And that
ম্যাচ তো
is
ইয়েতে টুর্নামেন্ট
stunning.
আমি
Just
চালু
too
করে
hot
দিছি,
to
মাত্র
handle.
চালু করলাম
I think
ওয়েট
he's
করতে
even
করতে
surprised
কেউ
himself,
নাই।
Peter, in how well he caught that.
নেক্সটে খেলবেন না, দাঁড়ান একটু।
Vinicius
I
Junior.
doubt very much that this was in the script.
এমন ভাবে গোলটা খাইছি রে।
Threads one in. Oh, now he can run away with it. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Schneider. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bangladesh are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Schneider. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Yamal.
Bangladesh really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Rooney. Now it's Owen. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. And reclaimed it in a trice. Always goal side. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Owen shoulders the responsibility. What a save by Seaman! He has spurned it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spence.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're back on the ball again. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes, and they can counter here. He is through here.
ভাই কেউ ঢুকে না কেন?
And that should get the job done. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Bangladesh currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step.
Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Bangladesh restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Scholes.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue?
Can he finish? And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter,
Turan bhai
they're trying to
আসলাম
play
না মিস
offside
করলাম
here,
আসেননি
but
নাকি
this
চলে
stinks
গেছেন?
of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Bangladesh leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been
নাকি আমরা মিস
an upping
করছি
of the
ভাইয়া?
intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Barcelona can breathe again.
আই রে যাই না শুনে এদিকে কি লিগে
Well,
পাঁচটা
I
দিলাম।
thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he can thump it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's in on goal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Paul Scholes. Coming on
So
the field
this
is
to extend their
number
lead.
22, Steven Gerrard.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't
Number
work.
9, Marco van Basten.
Bangladesh now in a position far more desirable.
Marco van Basten.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Gerrard. And here's Van Basten. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Rooney. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Sneijder. That's very neat.
Full edit minutes have been indicated.
It's Sneijder! That
প্রথম
is
শট মারলাম
decidedly
স্নাইডারে,
lacking.
এরকম কইতেই স্নাইডার ভালো খেলে ভাই, 2টা ফ্রি কিক মারছে, 2টা গোল।
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Michael
Bangladesh are making a change now.
Wayne Rooney. Number 2, Alessandro Nesta.
And no, that was never going to make it. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, good read.
Coming on the field.
And that is that.
রোহান ভাই
They are
আছেন নাকি
pumped.
চলে
Boy,
গেছেন?
they're pumped. A tough win.
হায় হায়, 7-0 খাইছে রে। ভাই এখন চলতেছে এগোর যুদ্ধ। আরে মিয়া 5 থেকে 10 মিনিট যদি ওয়েট করে আমার সব ভিউয়ার্স চলে যাবে। আরে বেশিক্ষণ নিয়ে আমরা আপনার কোনো খোঁজ খবর নাই। পরেরটাতে আইছেন, সমস্যা নাই। ভাই যারা যারা এখন লাইক করেন নাই, প্লিজ লাইক করে দিবেন। কিরে ভাই, এদের এখনো শেষ হয় না কেন? কেকারে 7টা দিয়ে দিচ্ছে। আরে ভাই, আর কতক্ষণ ওয়েট করুন? হইছে, এরা পেনাল্টি খেলতেছিল। চলো। বলতাছি পরের ম্যাচে চলে আইসেন, পরের টুর্নামেন্টে। বাপরে, মেসি আছে। খায়ালার মেসি। ভাই যারা যারা এখন লাইক করেন নাই, লাইকটা করে দিবেন।
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Rosario are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's... Can he finish? Goal!
বাপরে
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bangladesh finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Scholes steaming forward at pace. And he welcomes it in. Not a hint of... Batsman!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Bangladesh restore parity.
ভাই
I think
দিয়া
the
দিলাম
players will be
একদিকে
buoyed
গেল
by
আর
the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A pierce. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Rosario leading now. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, Aubameyang, and this is Batistuta. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard. Schneider. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. Scholes. Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Nesta does really well to win the ball there.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to
Michael
get
Wyatt.
another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Michael Owen.
The second half is up and
ভাই
running.
পাস খেলতেছে বেশি
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cannavaro gets it clear. Now it's Owen. Rosario appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Flings in across. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Costa Curta. Rijkaard makes the interception. Can he get it through?
Bye.
Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? That's the corner kick.
কঠিন খেলতেছে বলে
Rosario with the corner, there first. He's rising! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
খেললেও পুরো স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট
Maldini is there.
Maybe
and he
smart
can get that
assist.
clear. Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. "75 minutes played." And here's Owen. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Keep calm
My
and carry
God.
on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Now this could be a chance. It's Van Basten!
আমার ঘরের চালের উপর দিয়ে মাইরা দিচ্ছে
Brought them level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Paul Scholes. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Steven Gerrard.
And this is Rooney. And this is Owen. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
ভাইয়া
risks.
মনে হয় তুমি স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট ভাইয়া
Out towards the flank. And this is Schneider. And this is Van Basten. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Michael Owen.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time
ভাই
left.
সেরা একটা ইয়ে
It
করছে
just
ব্লক
goes to
করছে
show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Owen.
Number 20.
So there you have it, penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So here comes the ultimate emotional roller coaster ride at the end of it all. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Which way will he go? 1-0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Messi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. The That's a brilliant read. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge.
All eyes on him as he places the ball. This to put them 2 up. No, denied remarkably.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Owen, second in line for them. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. He had to, and he did. We're on to number 3 here.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Beckham, the third man up. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Bangladesh are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Up by 2. They're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
He must, but can he? It's in. Pick that one out.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
This to end it right here. Oh, he saved it!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
And stuck away with ice in his veins. And the drama continues. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. He has nerves of steel.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Dispatched. There will be more of this.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Dispatched. There will be more of this.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that is the end of that.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did...
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
So things are underway.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
And here's Rooney. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is expertly dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Xabi Alonso. Beckham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rummenigge! Oh, crossbar! And that has been knocked clear. Rooney. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the pass is intercepted. That's put paid to the danger. Schneider gives it back. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Xabi. It's Alonso! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. And it's Schneider. He's being urged to shoot. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aubameyang! It's there!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special...
So we are halfway through this final. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Barcelona really look in need of a performance lift here. The manager will use half-time to do that and be strong in his words, as he's not getting the intensity nor the precision he's demanded from his players up until now.
Substitution on the field.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back underway then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hazard, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They are simply irrepressible. They simply will not retreat. Astonishing.
Yeah, it's the least they deserve for their efforts, Peter. They did a good job not letting that intensity drop when they were behind. What an atmosphere we've got now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
A lot of hope resting on this change, Peter. The fact remains is they need a goal.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Driving forward. And Messi! Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they have hit the front. Wow, their opponents are hurting here.
Well, it's true when people say finals can take on a life of their own. I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter. Don't think anything will surprise me from here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
3 minutes at a time.
Costa Curta. And the number on the board is 3. Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
রোহান ভাই আছেন নাকি চলে গেছেন?
And time is up. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it...
অবশ্যই ল্যাগ মারতেছে না? আর হবে নাকি ভাই? ওকে, 4 জনে একটা লাগাই দাঁড়ান একটু। ভাই মাত্র 20টা কার্ড বাকি ছিল, অনেক কষ্ট করে জমানো কয়েন ছিল রে ভাই। আমি যে আমার এইভাবে গুয়ামারা দিল। এটাও দিয়া দিবি, এটা রাখলে কেন? সে একটা ফুল খালি করে দিছিলাম। সারা জীবন কি গাইতে পারুম ভাই? রোহান ভাই খেলবেন? কি কই কই কি কই ভাই, বুঝলাম না। বলতেছে খেলবেন নাকি? ভাই ফার্স্ট ঢুকেন। ওই যে গেছে। আরে কারেন্টে চলে গেছে ভাই, কারেন্টের যা সমস্যা করতেছে বুঝছেন, বলার বাহিরে। কারেন্টের কারণে প্রতিদিন লাইভ করতে পারি না, লাইভের টাইম করার সময় আসলেই দেখবেন কারেন্ট নাই, কোনো টাইম টেবিল লাগে না আর কি, যখন খুশি তখন নিয়ে নেন।
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely. He made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh yeah, when he scored the second goal that day, didn't he? Against opponents he would go on to join, and of course with whom he would become a champion.
Tremendous.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good climb! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. No, that's been intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pato. And this is Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Pato. Pato! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kaká. Crunching tackle. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target.
Besiktas genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
That's a throw. And he cuts out the supply. Driving forward. Hullet. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's got the beating of his man. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Number 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Always goal. It's Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that would have been some goal.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Kaka is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Pato. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And we get things going again.
Number 5.
Sheffield definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, no joy this time. And the ball is out of play. And this is Bale. Bale! Nesta with the clearance. Pato. Yamal. He's found a way through. And the shot! Pato. And they can counter here. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Now it's Pato. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither shapes to shoot! And
Negative goal.
2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pirlo. Nicely spread. And this is Pato. Shot a goal! And again!
সেরা একটা গোল বাঁচাই দিছে।
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He'll try from distance! And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's done very... It's Pato! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Alexander Pato, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's looking wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a goal kick. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that pass just didn't quite work. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
ইস, ভাই কিছু আমি বুঝি নাই। রুহান ভাইয়ের কথা বুঝি নাই কিচ্ছু।
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping! It's played through for him. Oh, he's bustling through here. De Bruyne! Goal! Barcelona! And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Aubameyang. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Messi. Chance! Brilliant save from Buffon! And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted
মানে
ball.
দারুণ সেভ ছিল।
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Messi. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. He is through here. And he was quick to react.
Sheffield really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well read, nice interception. Aubameyang. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I really don't think there was any intent behind that, but you really should know better than letting the occasion get to your head. That's what happened then.
Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Mateus, ready to try one.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Mateus! And the ball's come loose here. Shot could be on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he can thump it away. Messi, great vision. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a cute ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have breezed through the first half of the final. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Barcelona really need to keep their focus now, Peter. They have the all-important lead, but their opponents are going to come at them with everything they've got in the second half, so they can't afford any switching off.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Number 15, Kylian Mbappe.
And we're underway. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. And it's Gerrard. And here's Zola.
Zola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dembele. And here's Ibrahimovic. And smartly reclaimed. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it.
Big chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Opts for safety. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. He's picked his way through. Now it's Aguero. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. And it's Dembele. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
There will be 1 minute.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. Aguero. And that's that.
হয়েছে রোহান ভাই জিতে গেছে।
Barcelona have done it. This very
আচ্ছা
much
ভাই,
a day to
অনেক ঘুমে
savour.
ধরছে, ভালো থাকেন সবাই, আর কালকে দেখা হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ। 4টা বাজে চলো। ওকে রোহান ভাই, ভালো থাকেন। আজকে আর না ভাই, প্রচন্ড ঘুমে ধরছে, কালকে কাজ আছে অনেক সকালে, তার মানে শুক্রবার, ঘুম থেকে ওইটা আগে কাজ করতে হবে। ভালো থাকেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।